Hello, people. My name is Maria, and welcome to Badger Fox Art Studio. The studio tour is finally here. We made it, guys. We're finally doing it. Today is the day. I promised this way back at the start of the year when I hit 100 subscribers, and in my defense, I did not think that I was going to reach that number so quick, but thank you guys so much for the support. And then when I decided to do a rebrand, I also meant to do the studio tour then, but I got caught up doing other things, so, we're doing it now, so better late than never. So yeah, a huge shout out to all you wonderful people who have hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for the support. I super duper appreciate it. So before we get into the actual tour, I just want to give you a bit of a backstory about the studio, the space that I'm in. So back in June 2021, I decided that I needed more space for my art. I have been creating and painting and drawing and all that fun stuff in my tiny little bedroom, and it was not ideal, especially when I decided that I wanted to do this as a full-time job. So I made the decision to buy a shed. So just a regular garden shed. This is an 8 by 8 foot log style garden chalet. That was ordered in June and it arrived in the following September, and for 2 whole weeks, with the help of my awesome family, we turned this shed into the art studio that you see today. So this is the second anniversary of my art studio, and only this year did I finally come up with a name. I always wanted to name the art studio, and I give full credit for the name to my brother. Shout out to you, John. Both of us exhausted every possible variation of the term blue box because the outside of my shed is painted blue. He ended up coming up with the best alternative name, and that is Badger Fox Art Studio. Badger Fox is what my brother likes to call my dog Messi, because she is black, white, and has little brown spots as well. Yeah, he decided that that's what a badger fox would look like. So a big shout out to my brother for coming up with the name. I love it. She is now forever immortalized in the name of my studio and the logo of my studio. So here we are now. The layout has changed numerous times in the last 2 years. Most of the times have actually been just this year alone. Only back at the end of August I ended up changing everything around completely, so it's wildly different from when it started. And I got these really cool LED lights as well. I absolutely love them. But yeah, I feel like it's the way it's probably gonna stay for now, and so that is the best time to show it to you, when I'm actually happy with how it looks. So without further ado, let's get to the studio tour, shall we? So let's turn on some lights here and get a good look at my studio. So welcome to Badger Fox Art Studios officially. Okay, we might as well start over on this corner because there's not too much to see. So guitar, little table easel in there, bins, dog treats, little tabletop ironing board, which is very handy. T-square for big paintings. Foldable table in case I need another bit of surface space. Bored with all my to-do stuff. Top secret. That is my sewing machine. Printer. This is a whole folder full of prints, and this is an admin folder that I started using quite recently. This press in here doesn't have too much to talk about, but it's just basically storage. Look, a kettle. So there's some notebooks, some extra sketchbooks, there's some drawers in there with stuff that is handy that I don't really use a lot. There's some little Halloween lights, they're so cute. Washing up liquid for cleaning my brushes. Yeah, printer paper, colored paper, photo paper, card, all that sort of stuff. And then there's all these boxes down here for like, it's got like paper for art prints and craft card, other stuff, labels, refills and copybooks and writing materials. And I think they've got a lot of bookmarks in them. That's a scrapbook. And that is my old drawing tablet, because I got a new one recently, which you will see in a moment. And they are folders with just random business stuff in it as well. Now, also very important, dog bed. Now, this is my desk. This is where I do a lot of like the social media stuff. This is my chair. It's a nice chair. Anyway, let's go look at my desk. So this is my computer. It is just a desktop with a monitor. There's a ring light for when I'm filming. Now, I recently switched around like everything in my studio, so things have been in different places and they're not quite fully set up yet, but yeah, there's my little audio interface, which I had to replace recently. This part of the desk pulls out. Hello. There's my new drawing desk. Now let me pull that out a bit more. There's my new drawing tablet. It is a Huion Canvas 22, so it is massive. I'm so delighted that I was actually able to get one of these, because I really wanted like the big drawing tablet. My last one was a 13-inch. So, yeah, this drawer in here literally just has a bunch of, like, electronic stuff that I kind of need on a regular basis. And this stuff is just, like, random notebooks and receipt books and stuff like that. There's a few little canvases tucked away in there that I am intending to use someday. This is all, like, craft bits and pieces and stickers and all those. Those drawers are really handy. More electronic stuff. Letter trays with just a bunch of stuff on it. I'm very organized, bunch of stuff here, there, and everywhere. There's some art magazines that an aunt of mine gave me. Paint color chart booklets that I picked up by the load because I am going to be painting a room soon, but I also like to have them as reference. Now let's move my chair. We'll go over to, oh, well, might as well go up here. So, yeah, there's a Prosecco bottle I intend to stick a candle in sometime because I'm just like that, you know. So these are some of my drawings. There's Joseph Quinn. There is that lady there who may sell sooner or later. There's Lin-Manuel Miranda. And there is Jason Isaacs as Captain Hook. And that is actually an underpainting that I have been, like, so afraid to, you know, start painting just in case I ruin it. That's my Art Student of the Year award from secondary school. Oh my gosh, it's been so long ago. And then there's me when I graduated. And we'll go just tap down here, some paintbrushes. And these are some art prints that I have brought to a market. Those pretty much like my display. Oh yeah, over in this corner then we just have a little mixing desk. And a little MIDI keyboard and a dehumidifier. So now swinging over here is my radio. The neon sign. By the time this video goes out, that, like, all those, like, tags will be completely different. Here's a little teddy. This is a little bench I upcycled, actually. It used to be sort of a pine and it was very scuffed and had a lot of marks on it. But I got some chalk paint and I redid it. There's a whole lot of art stuff in there. It's mostly, like, big sketchbooks that I just didn't have room anywhere else for. And now moving on to my desk. Oh, no, actually, yeah, the storage cube, sorry. That's my Cricut, which I really need to use more. That's a little guillotine, Dymo label printer, and an iron for when I'm doing some sewing work. Over here, just some reference books on things. Oh, art books. I've got some Assassin's Creed art books because I love the design of those games. So, which ones do I have? I have Black Flag because I love pirates. And then, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 because I love that in two games. Whole bunch of art books there. It's like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because that film was beautiful. Brave, Moana, Encanto, Designing the Secret of Kells, and then some artist art books. So Alphonse Mucha, who you may recognize. I love those drawings. John Singer Sargent, who is probably my favorite portrait artist. I love his portraits; they're so beautiful. Fairies of the Fault Lines by Iris Compiet. I hope probably have not said that name right, but that was the first book that she brought out on Kickstarter. I backed that because I really wanted it. It's a beautiful book. And then there are some John Howe, of course, Lord of the Rings books, Middle-earth Traveller, Alan Lee's The Hobbit sketchbook, Alan Lee's The Lord of the Rings sketchbook, and then The Art of the Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. So it's like a lot of artwork that he did while he was writing the books. Over here are some little mini canvases, well, small canvases, these are mini canvases. More small canvases, canvas panels, brush pens, are they Ecoline ones? I think they're Ecoline brush pens. A box of knives that my dad gave me. Cutting knives. My dad gives me a box of knives. What's your dad give you? I think that's a calligraphy set, but I think I mostly have like sealing wax and that and stuff like that. So that is full of packing. That is full of electronic stuff. This one is also full of packing. Ugh, spider! And that one is full of material for craft. So it's like fat quarters. That's some scrap material that I'll more than likely do some patchwork stuff with. Some patterns that I have yet to use. And interfacing. Because I made a bag once upon a time. Now over to my drawing desk. So this is where I do my traditional art and some writing. I am planning soon to have a writing nook in my bedroom, and that will be getting done up soon. But for now, I'll do my writing here. This doesn't really have much in it. It's just like a few bits and pieces, so little canvas wedges and stuff like that. It's not much. That is a lamp. Anyway, these little shelves, they just have a lot of the paint that I use most, and some of the stuff that I haven't used, but I just didn't have room for it elsewhere, so they went up here. That was handy. There's also things like masking fluid and varnish, some Winsor & Newton inks, oil paints, oil varnish, liquid, they're acrylic paints. I really like the System 3 acrylic paints, actually. So this is just some glues, and yeah, so that's for metal leafing, actually, which I have done a bit of, but not a lot. This little pin board. These are all my pro markers, and also Posca markers, some pencils and pens in there, and some little just pen holders, and there's my tablet, and there's a drawing mat. Not much to write home about. So down here, just move my bag, pair of slippers for the winter. A bunch of stuff in here, like my watercolors and gouache are in here. Some more other like acrylic paints and stuff like that. There, stationery, business cards, which I probably need to get more updated ones done. Oh no, I nearly pulled the thing out. More stationery. I think this is more like random stuff. I think there's a little roller there for lino printing, which I have yet to do. Yeah, just tapes and more stationery, and then just a bunch of wood that I'll probably use for painting sometime, or intended anyway. Sketchbooks galore, writing books, stuff like that. Now, oh yes, I have some little drawing slopes and stuff. This is one that my dad made me, which is really cute. That's a big sketchbook. Well, it's actually a scrapbook, but I use it as a sketchbook. That is a Huey on Light desk, and that is a bigger drawing slope. This drawer in here has a lot of stationery that I use quite a bit, so it's there for quick access. This is like a whole lot of craft stuff as well. That's kind of random. So a little oh my god, what do you call it? Scoring board. Candle making. I gotta do candle making. I'll do that for a video sometime. It's a little corner punch. Lino printing stuff. There's modeling clay under here as well. Yeah. And then there's just tools for modeling clay. And then that drawer down there hasn't much to write home about. It's just got random stuff. Last but not least, I made that out of an LP cover. I bought an LP off Record Hub. Shout out to them for promptly replacing it because it was faulty. I had a record then that I had no use for. So I just took the cover and made a sort of a poster of it. It's Rainbow Rising from 1976. Yes, my favorite singer, Ronnie James Dio. Oh yes, that is some nice artwork by Destiny Blue. That was a limited edition print. That's a bottle of rum that I want to stick a candle in, just like the bottle of Prosecco, because I'm just like that. That's my spider plant. That's my cactus. So yeah. Oh, these little ivy decorations that I have up around these shelves and everything, they are solar lights. That is my art studio. Okay. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again for 100 plus subscribers. I did not think that we would reach that milestone so early in the year, so thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna try and post more consistently. I feel I have been posting a lot more consistently than I've ever done here on YouTube, so I'm gonna keep that up. I'm gonna try and keep that up, and I'm gonna try and do a lot more variety and some fun, more engaging content as well. I don't like to be too serious over here. I may do the odd tips and advice kind of videos. Now, in terms of tutorials, I can't really do that. I don't have the time for video editing too much, and I just don't have the time to put into tutorials, and oftentimes my art is all over the place. Anyway, I would like to get my business up and running again, so you can support me by going over to my Ko-fi and dropping a one-off donation, or you can buy something from my online shop over there as well, kofi.com/badgerfoxart/shop. If you're looking for the shop, you can leave that out if you just wanna go and give a one-off donation. But that way I will be able to get back to self-employment as full-time artist, so that I would be able to do the kinds of videos that I want to do, like tutorials, and also just fun content, like, you know, me trying new art supplies that I've never tried before, or just, you know, trying to make art out of maybe even cheap art supplies. I need the time for it, so, which I don't have at the moment because I work a part-time job. And I will also probably do Ko-fi memberships next year, so that I will have the funding in order to do, hopefully we'll have the funding in order to do like fully fledged tutorials every month. So for now, just, you know, relax and enjoy yourselves over here. If you are watching this and you haven't already done so, you know, please hit that subscribe button. It only takes a few seconds and it really helps the channel out, and even better, it doesn't cost a cent. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you have a good day. Take care of yourselves, my people, and stay creative. Bye!